G'day guys, welcome to another Tuesday night in the man cave. So tonight what we've got going on is we're going to check out what Nate's been doing in the bloody woodshed. We've got postcards, some stickers. Actually we've got one of the stickers has actually come with a video. It's different, you'll see that when it's coming up. What else we got? We've got, I have a problem with a bloody table that I've got to try and sort out, and you'll see that involves a bit of welding. And we've also got a useless tip for the whippersnappers. And those stickers and that, we've done it all a little bit different. All right, let's go and check out what Nate's doing in the woodshed. Oh my God, guys, look. Even more red pointer bloody signs for that off-road time track. It's getting a little exciting. All right, let's have a look around. All right, so we've got another 9 red pointer signs there. Over here in Nate's woodshed, we're getting ready to do the original 6 and put the little backing thing on there. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll show you how it's going to work. All right, so Nate's going to nail gun these in.
You ready?
Yep, go for it.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Perfect.
And look at that, that's exactly it. So it doesn't matter which way we've got to have it pointed. They're just universal for left or for right.
Marvellous.
Excellent, thanks baby.
No problem.
Alright, so basic premise of that thing is that these are going to be sitting on the ground. We're not going to put a stake and then nail it down and have it sitting up like that. So on each of the turns, because it's a bit, they're all narrow and there's tracks all over the joints, so this is going to be an easy way for when people are I'm starting to give stuff away. When people will ride through, they instantly know which way they've got to turn, especially when they've only done it the first couple of times. Cool. Now we've got a, you want to grab that pole, we've got a checkered flag. So I went and bought a cheap broomstick. We've got one of our checkered flags that we sell on the site. So we're going to make this up. We'll figure out how to do that, and that's going to get attached to the finish line to a tree. What I'm going to do is, we'll show you what we're going to do. Look at that.
Magic.
Alright, so this is the idea of what we're doing. Got your straps, a bit of wood, put a bloody hole in it on an angle. Right, Nay? Show us how it works.
Hang on a minute. Bloody big flag.
It is, isn't it? That's cool as.
Hopefully.
Look at that.
Magic.
So that means because we're not going to have a huge bloody filming crew and staff crew, we won't have someone waving as a bike comes through. It'll be sitting on a tree, and doing it like that means that we don't damage anything out there. Cool. All right, guys. Now on to the postcard. All right, guys. So we've got a postcard, and here it is. It's come all the way from British Columbia, Canada, which is right about here. So it's Kalamaka Lake and Wood Lake. And it's come from, I think it's Summer and Sebastian. I hope I got that right. Actually, get me bloody short lookers on. Hi Mark and Nate, we don't have a sticker, so we sent a postcard instead. This is the view from our new home. We moved across the country in Canada a few months ago. The Okanagan is beautiful and we hope to have many great adventures here. So they have a YouTube channel and you can see it there, Some for Seb, and they have DR650s, and they just, when they go out doing adventure bits and pieces, they bring you guys along. We love your videos and being able to see people from around the world. Australia is amazing and we would love to go there someday. Take care and ride safe. Some for Seb. Bloody brilliant, guys. Thanks heaps. So it's not a sticker. We'll whack it in the man cave. And here it is, guys. There it is, whacked up on there. Thanks again. All right, now here's a sticker from a crazy bastard. All right, guys, so we've got a letter and some stickers and some other stuff, but it's come from RD from It's RD Time. All right, so RD's a bit of a crazy bastard. Now, he rides a postie bike, a Honda CT 110. He rides it everywhere and bloody does adventures, and he films all his bloody stuff that he goes along. Now, he's sent a USB drive, and on this thing is actually the letter. So he's actually going to be talking to you about it. He's also sent me $5. He makes no mention about the $5, so I'll take that as a donation. Thanks, mate. We have a Postie Life sticker and a few of these ones. Hey there. So that's his logo, but there's also, he's going to explain it. Here he is.
G'day Mark, RD here. Now if you've received this sticker, you are now a Postie Bike bandit. G'day Mark, RD here from It's RD Time on YouTube, and I thought, well, I'm not much of a pen to paper kind of guy, so I thought I'd make a little video for you, and you can, I don't know, it's like I was giving it to you, so I don't know if you can do anything with that in your video. You don't have to, obviously. But yeah, that sticker is from Brisbane. It's from a little postie bike riding group called the Postie Bike Bandits. Only just formed, and it's just to get postie bikes together to casually go for group rides and, you know, silly stuff like that. But I thought I'd send you a sticker because I really enjoy your content. Obviously, I really enjoy the postie bike content. But yeah, keep up the good videos, and thank you for your time. And I will see you on the internet.
Well, there you go. How was that? Bloody awesome. RD, you're a little bloody ripper, mate. Good on you. All right, so I'll put these stickers up. So I've put the two up. So we've got this one here and that one there. And that is Brisbane, which already has a tag in it. Booyah, right on there. All right, and I've put some more stickers and I'll put them on the bloody postie bikes. Have a look at this. So one on Nay's bike. She is now a postie bike bandit. And one on Charlie. Booyah! Thanks again, RD. All right, guys, so now we're heading out in the Jeep, and it's not a sticker, it's a patch. And some drone footage. Let's go. All right, guys, so we've got another sticker. It's not a sticker, it's a patch. Thought we'd come out on one of the fire tracks, or the tracks with the bloody power lines. Nay's going to try and fly the drone. It's only her second time doing it. So, here we go. So actually, here's the patch. So I've got two of these, and it is the Gwendalyn Summerland Point Rural Fire Brigade. So here's what we got. Hi Mark and Nay, I started watching your channel while I was recovering from surgery and have been addicted ever since. I don't currently have a bike, but I have had many bikes over the years and planning on buying another one in the near future. My passion for motorbikes comes from my dad, who raced speedway sidecars for many years and still holds a record on the old Sydney showground, which will never be beaten as they don't race there anymore. I love what you have done with Charlie and Tango, the postie bikes. I myself had a postie bike as a kid, and then I grew up and became a full-time postie man. My favourite bike that I've owned so far would be my ZX9 Ninja, but really liking the dual sport scene since watching your adventure trips. Hopefully I'll have an Africa Twin or a KLR 650 in the near future. from your last Man Cave Tuesday, I noticed that you hadn't received any stickers, so I thought I would send you something from my other passion for the wall if you wanted. It's not exactly a sticker, but I'm sure you will find a way to stick them to something. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the noise of this bloody drone thing. Can't move it back over that way, can you? Right above me. Now you're even closer. If you go out that way and go up past over those trees, she'll be freaking out. I'm captain of the Gwendolyn Summerland Point Rural Fire Brigade. We are a small group of dedicated volunteers that protect our community and surrounds in their time of need. You can check out our Facebook page, and a number of our guys have bikes and love to ride. Look forward to your next adventure ride or Man Cave episode. It must take a lot of time and effort to produce these constantly, but your audience is grateful. There is nothing quite like your channel. It's great entertainment, and even my 8-year-old daughter looks forward to watching MCT. It's a bloody ripper. Keep on riding. Brendan Beebe, Captain Gwendolyn Summerland Point Rural Fire Brigade. Bloody ripper, mate. Thank you heaps. All right, Brendan, what do you reckon? Is she doing all right with this this bloody drone? I think she hasn't crashed it. All right, guys, back to the bloody Man Cave. So I've managed to get the patch up on the board. We've just tacked it on there. Look at that. And Gwendolyn is in there, right on the east coast there. Getting a bit bloody crowded. I'll show you what I've done with the other one over here. All right, so the other one is in here all the way. Booyah! Next to him. This is what happens if you get caught in a bushfire. Thanks, Brendan, and thanks to the Fire Brigade guys for what you guys do. Cool. All right, guys, so I've got a problem with a wobbly bloody table. Here we go. All right, guys, I've got a bit of a bloody problem. You would have seen in previous videos where I made out of pallet wood the top for this table. The table is an old bloody, like an office table, just made out of bloody metal. The problem is, and I'll show you, I bought this big ass vise to go on this table, and I tell you what, it's been so bloody helpful. The problem is when I put something in here and I'm cutting on it or I'm banging on it, I'll show you what happens. The whole bloody thing just shakes around. So I think what I'm going to do, and I'll show you. So what I reckon I need to do is I've got to put in some braces through here. Now I don't want to put too big because I like the fact that I can get in underneath here. Like I've got a chair that comes in and out. So I want to just put smaller corner bits on there, which means I get to do some bloody welding. Now I've bought some tubing from Bunnings, and what I reckon is I've just got to cut some angles on here and then just weld them in, and that hopefully will fix me bloody problems. Let's get into it. Okay, so I think I might have got a bit clever this time with these types of bloody tools. We'll have a look down here and I'll show you what I've done. All right, guys, so I've got these two pieces. they're both 1 metre long, which is 1,000 millimetres. So what I've done is divided them into 4 because I've got 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and then 2 on that side and 2 on that side. So that means I need 8. So I've done this, each one is done into 4 sections, which will get me to go all the way around. And what I've done, which I think I'm really bloody clever, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to find out. My first instinct was just to cut these straight through and then worry about doing the bloody angles, but I thought that's just stupid. So what I've done is I measured 250, so there's 250 mils in each one. But when I've marked it, I've done it so that I'm going to get pieces like that out of each one of those. I've also drawn straight lines down on either side so that when I'm cutting, I'm going to try, and I mean try, and keep these as straight as possible. All right, let's go. Alright guys, so first piece cut. I reckon I've done alright because when I put that there, it pretty much finds its little bloody spot to sit. So that's it. All I've got to do is cut up the rest of those with that bloody hacksaw and this wobbly table. But hopefully after that, once this is all welded up, that should be good. Alright, I'll come back to you when I'm ready to start welding. No, he's not here. She's bloody ducked out. I've got to get this table on top of this table with that heavy bloody vice on there. Let's see how it goes. Oh. I did it. Righto guys, welding we shall go. Alright, I think I got it too hot. It's blowing through this stuff. Alright guys, so the first weld was not too bad, but then when I come down here, because it was a bit gappy here, but I started blowing, you can see it's actually blew through there, and then I turned it down to minimum. I started to get a bit spackly there, but I reckon that might be the deal. Alright, so that is the plan. I'll do that all the way around all these legs. I'm not going to bore you with it. I will show you what I end up with, whether it's shit or not, as per usual. But now I'll just concentrate, just take my time and just try and hone that bloody welding. Cool. Well, there you go, guys. That is a done deal. There it is there. Looks pretty bloody hardcore. I tell you what, you cannot move these legs like when you grab on both and bloody pull them around. They just don't move. Obviously, once I get it over, that'll be the test. Now, alright. Hang on, here we go. There's all the bloody crap welding. Oh my god. Look at it. Look at it! Ah! What can you do? It's gonna do the bloody job. I have no qualms in it. I'll put a bloody coat of paint on it. Won't even know about it. Well, there you go, guys. That's a bloody job done. Now, it's night time. I've got all these bloody lights so you can see what's going on here. So, yeah, it's not fantastic. It's not bloody perfect. I bloody gave it a quick spray paint and dried it with a heat gun. All right. And you cannot move that. Obviously, because all this is uneven, I've got things all bloody chocked up. But, yeah, that's as solid as. Bloody brilliant. All right, guys. Get back in the bloody man cave. All right, next up is useless tip for the whippersnapper. All right, guys, I've got a useless tip for the whippersnappers. Now, it's late at night. It's very cold. Now, using a little gas cylinder. Now, if you're out camping or it's late at night, normally what the problem is, if you've left your canister out of your tent or in the cold, sometimes they are a bit hard to get going. Now, I've got a canister out there, which I'm going to go out now and grab. See? Hopefully it's gotten cold enough. It's currently 1.3 degrees Celsius. What I'm going to do, put that on there. So hopefully if I start this, you can see that's pretty much going full bore, and it should be actually hotter. I'm going to just turn it to there. Now, if you just put your hands over it like this, we should see a change. You can already see it starting to go now. So basically, if you're ever out and you have an issue with one of these cans where it's not starting properly, just simply put your hands around it for a bit and that'll actually warm that gas up enough for it to get going. Or stick it under your bloody jumper. And it doesn't take long for that to start to warm your hands, to warm the gas up in there. Jesus. Jesus. Christ. So there you go. That's a useless tip for the bloody whippersnappers. Cool. Well, there you go, guys. That's another Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted. Now, I've got a few things I want to say, and that is thanks to the Patreon guys. So we're up to $280 a month. That's American dollars. So the whole Patreon thing runs in US dollars. So if you're, have I already said? I feel like I've already said this, but no, that was on the Patreon, the videos that I do for the Patreon stuff. So if you do $10 or $5 or $1, it's in US money. So if you're in Australia, it's going to be a little bit more. So say like the $10, that ends up being $13.50 that you're doing. So that's, and I've put a note on the Patreon things that, so that people now know that. Not that anybody's had a problem with it. So there you go. It's a bit stupid how Patreon, they don't really tell you that when you're going through the bloody system. But anyway, that's the way it is. Also, as I said last time, we set up that tip jar, so people have been putting bloody tips in there. That's fantastic. Thanks, guys. I've bloody emailed you all saying thanks for doing that. So that's all working bloody fantastic. The Shit Easy motorcycle camp cooking video that went live seems to have everybody seems to love it, thought it was bloody fantastic, so I was bloody rapt about that because I did put quite a bit of bloody effort into it. So we'll be doing one of those every month, going out to some different location on a different bike. Well, I haven't got that many different bikes, but we'll change up the bikes, do something a little bit different each time we go out, and obviously cook up something bloody different. So that's going good. Now, I've obviously got all these other bits and pieces. Now, you've seen in this video, we're starting to give away a bit of that off-road time track stuff out at the proving ground. So that's going to be coming up. I'm a little bit way off that. I've got our first bike review, which I'm going to be doing with Alistair, and I'm not telling you what bike we're doing, but that will be a sit down here. So I've been I've gone out and bought all these lights. They're all like Kmart bloody $15 and $20 lights, just to get the lighting a lot better here at dark time, because I know sometimes it can get a bit grainy, and I'm doing some lighting out there. Just trying to jazz bits and pieces up so that when these videos coming out, it's going to be hopefully, I don't know, better, whatever, more professional, but not too professional, because I don't want it to be like some whiz-bang thing. It's still just me, your average bloke, dicking around like a bloody wanker in the man cave. All right, what else do I have to say? So yeah, so next week I'll show you some of the stuff that I've been doing just with lighting. It's nothing, you know, just whatever. So got that, and got other bits and pieces. So I am behind the scenes doing all these bloody bits and pieces, and getting ready to start pumping out more stuff. All right, that's it. Remember, guys, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on bloody keeping on.